More developing news right now. A San Bernardino judge ruled this afternoon there is enough evidence for a man charged with killing members of a Fallbrook family to stand trial. CBS 2's Sandra Mitchell is live in the newsroom with the evidence prosecutors presented against Charles Merritt in the McStay family murders. Sandra.
Well, Elsa, some really graphic testimony from inside the courtroom. Detectives said the McStay's remains showed they had fractures from repeated blows, and they believe that Charles Merritt beat them to death with a sledgehammer.
Mr. Merritt is present with counsel.
Flanked by his lawyers, accused killer Charles Merritt entered court for his long-awaited preliminary hearing. Cameras were not allowed to record any of the witness testimony. The prosecution opened their case with graphic details about the desert gravesite where the McStay's remains were found. With the decomposed bodies of Joseph, Summer, Joseph Jr., and Gianni, sheriff's investigators said they also found part of a cup, a section of an extension cord, clothing, a child's blanket, and what police believe is the murder weapon, a sledgehammer. The coroner could not determine a cause of death, but based on the state of the remains, it appeared the family was bludgeoned to death. Detectives said they interviewed Merritt because of his business relationship with Joseph McStay, and during one of the conversations, the detective testified Merritt frequently used the past tense. During one of our interviews, he said was on several occasions when referring to the McStays. As for evidence, the prosecution presented cell phone records that showed Merritt was in the area of the graves around the time of McStay's disappearance back in February of 2010. And they tried to show a suspicious pattern of cell activity. The Merritt turned his phone off for long periods around the time the family went missing.
Just moments ago, Joseph McStay's mother spoke out about today's ruling.
It's just been a really hard day for me. It's not happy and it's sad. It's everything. So just a lot to take in, all the information that we've heard, but now we need them to, we were going for justice and then we'll get justice upstairs, but it was just too much to take in.
We fully expected, this wasn't a surprise to us today in terms of what the result would be. Again, we knew that this, the burden of proof for the DA is very low. And we still believe that they didn't even meet that burden. Everybody was in there and listened to that evidence. We believe that the evidence wasn't anywhere near where it needs to be to hold a man to answer for 4 murders.
Charles Merritt is scheduled to be arraigned next week. Live in the newsroom, I'm Sandra Mitchell, CBS 2 News. Elsa, back to you.